Day 2. Fusion. That was the Statue of Liberty, yes. Yeah, okay, I'll save my progress. Cool. I only get one save slot, apparently, because every other file is apparently used. It looked like a stick to you. Well, maybe the Statue of Liberty in this world is just a giant stick. Did you consider that? Nawaria, hello! Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives and no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, P is the only witness so far. But if you're gonna take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. How's it going, Nawaria? How's your day been? I read your report. Still, hard to believe. But we can't deny all those deaths. We're gonna go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out. Pia, you've got too much to carry around. Leave something here. I'll keep it in the weapons storage. Here, have this. There. Actually, I might need that. Tune up. Oh, sweet, I can tune up my weapons. Excellent. Alright, let's drop you off to... What? I don't need to reload you. I just need to drop you off. What? No, ah! There you go. Distribute bonus points. I don't know how this works. Well, let's wait and see what we get for our other stuff before we start upgrading our gear. Working on chatbot stuff. Oh man, getting the chatbot up and going was so good. Gotta go. Good seeing you. Awesome seeing you, Crimson. I hope you're able to make it again. Good when it isn't crashing. I've had some issues, yeah. I've had some issues with the game crashing, but we are getting better. It seems to be better now. I lose a little bit of critical, but I gain 8 defense and 3 P energy. I think that's a good trade-off. This fucking guy. This guy reminds me of the Igor guy from Persona 5 that Tri frequently talks to. Or maybe the principal that looks like an egg. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? You're still stuck on that? You can't think of anything else to say? What the fuck? Where's my desk? Sweet. Oh good, I'll save my progress again. So, Noaria, did you ever play Parasite Eve? Principal Dumpty in P5, yes, exactly. I think Dudes 11 may have played this. Or at least he watched Rob play it, or Omega. How do you feel about Principal Dumpty, P? Come in here. What is this? Is this the bathroom? Oh, it's the locker room. Alright, cool. Hey guys. P, you'd better put it on your vest too. Can't be too careful. Yeah, the one I got 2 better versions of in the theater of all places. At last it's mine. What the fuck are you talking about? No, you didn't have the system. Okay. If you got a PC, you have the right system now. Had an NES, a Genesis, and the next console I had was a Japanese PS2. Back from lunch. Lost your cribbage game. What did I miss here? We are in the police station. Yeah, we fought we fought Eve. Oh, okay. High defense and strong against SA. I don't know what SA is, game. Your inventory's full. Alright. Enough of this shit. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, cure P. I can now cure P! That's what I've been waiting for. P, you were dying, but I've got the solution now. The weapons department? You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs. Alright. Yeah, we're in the police station right now. We're heading to the weapons department. Oh yeah, the shirt, I forgot. I was the only one who saw the mutant shit, and apparently she didn't mention it to anyone. Oh, tool. Excellent. Well, this guy. Excellent. Exchanged a medicine for a medicine. Alright, what do you got in here? Ah, ammo. I like ammo. Hey there, good looking! Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That Baldy? Who knows? So what'll it be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher? Wayne! Yes, yes, sir! The fuck is up with his face? Look at that. This guy's got a ponytail. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to the weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, okay, sheesh. Right? Leaving out details, though. What the fuck is wrong with that guy's face? Look at it. Looks like he got stung by a bunch of bees and then punched in the face a few times. Torres, I need some equipment. For last night's case, I heard it was quite a mess. But as long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you. But I hear this isn't your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you off empty-handed. Say, you can't carry any more equipment. Wayne, take some of our things and put them in storage. Yeah, yeah. You have something to say, officer? No, sir. So, you want to leave something here? Ah, fuck. Okay. I'll leave this for now. Leave that for now. Spend bonus points on this. Alright. I can spend 100 to get a +1 to my crit. Or I can upgrade something on this. Okay, let's go with the crit bonus to make it max. There you go. Sure. What? No, I don't want to lose that. I'm only upgrading by +1. That's not really worth getting rid of. Been watching Botched Up Buddies and seeing more than one person looking like this guy. If you just put everything into damage, nothing will last long enough for your other stats to matter. It's true. Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. Okay. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. Which gun? This one, I guess. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Alright, just wait here. I don't know what the slots are for, but I'll take it. All set. But just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. Psst, don't tell Tars, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. Tune-up icon. Using the tool item, you can add or remove parameters and added effects on your weapon or armor to create your customized equipment. If you remove an added effect from a weapon or armor, that equipment will disappear. The number of added effects that can be attached to a piece of equipment is determined by the number of slots on that equipment. You can increase the number of slots by getting your equipment modified at the NYPD Weapons Department. You got it? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, you can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you always have your club. Just in case, you know? Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? Store equipment. Alright. So if I go into my weapon here and go to my storage and grab this, right? But it doesn't have an empty slot, so can I move that? Oh, let's try. Ah, it does. Okay, so now this armor I just got rid of brought over that. So this one here with the superior defense and P energy, but slightly lower crit, I now got that, whatever that ability is. Fuck if I know what it is. Alright, let's go to our equipment. Can I look at it? Oh. Use this medicine when HP is low. Okay, so it's like an auto potion. I like it. That's good. Store item. Alright, so I don't really think I need you anymore. So you can go over here. There. Store equipment. Alright, there we go. Let's go explore the police station some more. Listen to this music, you guys. Noaria, if you had to pick your favorite video game soundtrack, what would you pick as your favorite video game soundtrack? I don't actually have an answer for this myself because I have a hard time picking a favorite of anything. But other people don't. I know, Vivi in the chat there, he really likes the music in this game. I love to just watch them. I always come here after my shift to relax. Oh, doggos. German Shepherds. Ah yes, the police sanctioned flamethrower for when rioters start getting out of hand. Authorized personnel only, weapons department. Pete, do you have a police sanctioned flamethrower? In your basement? Who the fuck is this kid? Is this Dan? Dan's kid? Hey there, you lost? Ben? Daddy! So this is Ben. Ben, this is Pia. Now, what are you doing here? Here. Tickets? Oh yeah, the concert. Sorry son, Daddy's really busy today. I promise I'll make up for it. Fine! Ben! Dragon Quest / Warrior 4. Ah, Trifle love you for that. He loves that that soundtrack too. Guess every kid needs a mother. That's not true. I was raised by my father too, after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him. Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. Why do you have a feeling that the dogs are going to be reminiscent of the ones from the thing later on? Hmm. You were right about going out to present him? Seems like that kid needs a fucking parent, man. Man, this kid needs a mother. So I don't have to deal with him all the time. Sorry, only authorized personnel allowed past here. Yeah, Aya, you're just a detective. You're not authorized to be in parts of the police station. Alright, let's say we go out into the city and fight things. That's what it's all about, right? Fighting things. This guy. What a case to have on Christmas, huh? Yeah, alright. Glad we had that discussion, Eddie. Alright. We can go to Carnegie Hall, NYPD, is that it? Okay, so we're stuck in the NYPD. Excellent. Well then. P, is that how you're gonna be with your kids? Just be like, oh man, this kid could really use a mother, and Ad will be sitting next door, and sitting beside you. And Ad's like, yeah, this kid could use a father. I might need to investigate the hall, but I just got the weapons stuff, so let's go talk to these guys again just to be sure. Yeah, you don't say anything different. Fuck off, Nix. What? Seriously? I'm buying your story, Pia. How much you paying for it? Because I can use the money. What kind of family man do you take me for? Yeah, okay. Sir! I have to walk over to him? What? Why? You were looking for me? Yes, we're having a press conference now, and I want you there too. Me? That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident. I see. But you only answer when I ask you. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about. So, they may even turn you into a suspect. So you let me do the talking, understood? Yes, sir. Okay then, let's go meet the press. So, you are saying this could be the work of a terrorist? That is what we are currently speculate. How about the accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames? That was... Oops, okay. Another question. Then, how did Detective Bria survive without so much as a minor burn? That is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question. She said that my mitochondria were a mutation. Pia! Your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No, she said she was Eve. But according to a report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of alien? People, please! She's very tired and we are still investigating. That will be all for today. That guy's gigantic. Pierre, I thought I told you not to say anything. I'm telling the truth, sir. It's because that's the problem. That is not the point! Who's gonna believe you? You only stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only... Baker here. Who? What does he want? Well, put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Meat? You'll have to speak up. Yes? What? Yes? Alright. Some Japanese scientists, I think, Couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some mito something, saying he's coming over here. Mito? Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen? Might have heard about that in school. That's what Eve had said. That it's time for the mitochondria to be set free. Why does it look like you're not wearing pants, Nix? Jesus, we're in the office, man. Hey, I just read some research at the museum wrote a new theory on them. Sir, I'm taking Pia to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. It may explain that phone call, too. Yes, sir. Come on, Pia. He looks to feel the breeze between his knees. He likes. Look at him. It looks like he's not wearing pants. They made his pants the same color tone as his skin. Except the bottom parts. The bottom parts are like a darker brown with like speckled dots that look like hair. It's not a great look for him. Alright. You're still saying? Dude! I think I blew that guy's mind. I'll bring the car around. Meet me at the front. No. Okay, I'm not doing that. I don't meet people at the front. Soma! How you doing, Soma? How's work treating you today? How excited are you to see this game again? Just got back from a walk and lunch. What'd you get for lunch? I think I'm gonna have pizza. Pockets. There we go. Let's go to the museum. Work is man. I'm very excited to see this game. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Klump will be there. Dr. Clamp? What's his area of research? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria something. But it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd. To have a PhD and to be working in a museum. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research. Oh, great! We're gonna have a grand time with this one. Yeah, I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, that's why I'm too old for this shit. Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. Need to get some lunch. The last time I tried to get food, Socks laid a trap for you. There's a chocobo on there, guys. Do you see that? Chocobo! It's been a while since I visited the museum. Dinosaurs exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what the security guard can do for us. Oh, listen to that snow sound. I hear that sound every day when I walk to the store and shit my pants. Wait, Daniel, how the fuck did you get up here so quick? Hey there, how you doing? Doing okay. Pretty cold day, though. How about yourself? We're with the NYPD. We're looking for Dr. Clamp. He works here, doesn't he? He sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something? No, we just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. It shouldn't take long. Wait, World of Final Fantasy is $20 on Switch? Ah, shit. Send me a link to that on Discord, please. I need to get that. You'll find him on in the research lab on the second floor. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out ever. Thanks. $20 for World of Final Fantasy, and it's supposed to have extra content that the PS4 version didn't have, so it's actually worth picking that up. Let's save our game. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let us keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Pia. Gee, Daniel, you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Notebook's on the counter. Thanks. Actually really enjoyed it. Perfect. Thank you, Sama. Appreciate that. Oh, man. Okay, guys. We're kicking some butt. So, Nawaria, what do you think of this game? Just my name? Yeah, that should be enough. Unless you want to leave your number, too. Fuck you, pervy old man. Who do you think you are? Well, I'm about to head out of here. Hope you two get some information you need. Oh, we're gonna get all the information we need, buddy. We're in the Museum of Natural Chocobos. Hey, Pia! Over here! No, I'm not going over there. I'm going over here. To look at this. Selma, how much time did you spend at museums as a child? Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. You had someone play it before? It gets kind of creepy. Well, I hope you enjoy my playthrough of it, because I haven't played this since I was a kid. Actually, not sure. I did play it when I was older, but not much. Excuse me. Hello? Hey. Dr. Clamp. Dr. Clamp. I hear you. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Look at her fucking Lego man hands. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? What? This again? What is this? This man. I know him, I think. Your parents thought it was the only way to give you, to give us culture? Parasite Eve, P. What's wrong? Are you okay, Pia? Yeah. We'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work? The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free. Now, do you? That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off. Since you mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely. Kind of like a parasite or something, huh? Parasite? That's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interactions between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy the mitochondria provides. Did you know that the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat? Then the combustions from last night were... For a human to burn and melt, 1,600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying the mitochondria ignited those people? Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? Haha, you have no idea. The mitochondria has control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. This signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. The same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than the cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production levels decrease. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria could mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of the creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, a scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. That's actually true, they did say that. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Splendid name, just incredible. Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve. What? Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve. Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here. Daniel, forget it. Let's just go. God damn it! So, fun fact for you guys. Mitochondrial DNA you inherit from your mother. Your father has no play in your mitochondrial DNA. Whereas your cellular DNA that shows up in your cell's nucleus is the chromosomes from both your parents. Mitochondrial DNA is just the mother. The hell is wrong with that guy? I can't stand him! That man, I've seen him before, but I can't remember where. It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. Pretty sure. Pia, looks like we got a break in the case. What? I've got to get back to the police station, Pia. Hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo. Okay, first off, radios like that don't work like phones, guys. Bria would have been able to hear what he was saying. Secondly, my god, man, this is the streets of New York. Slow down. Nah, it's Christmas. Nobody's driving. We got a break in the case. Let's return to the police station. Hey, dudes, you didn't miss too much. We just got through the first area, which is the theater, and then we went to the the museum where we learned about the mitochondrial DNA, or mitochondria. The whole place is going nuts. Wonder what's happened. Let's go, folks. We're already in here for a meeting. Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident, and the concert was cancelled, but people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. The concert is at the Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park? What is it, Daniel? Ben and Lorraine! They're at that concert! What? Daniel! Screw you, Baker! My son's in danger! Daniel. Pia. Watch his back. It's a flowchart, P. Yes, sir. Oh, so he got another mod permit. And this guy just hands out mod permits like candy. I didn't even do anything and he gave me another mod permit. Look at Daniel run. He left like long before I did. He just stood there waiting for me to leave. Well, fuck you, Daniel. I'm going downstairs. Come on, P. You've had a flowchart before. Haven't you? It's a thought bubble exercise. Alright, I'm gonna reset the recording here.